And we're here with Jen Ankrum and Blake York. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, thank you so much for being a part of this. They're one of our couples for love letters. In fact, they'll be on the Saturday night of our first weekend. We hope you can come join them on their date. So you guys have probably watched some of the videos by this point, and you know some of the questions I might be asking. So let me ask them as it goes fuzzy and unfuzzy. How did you guys meet?
I think the first time we met, neither of us remember. It was during One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. She did props and I was in it, and we don't remember each other at all. But then we actually remember each other from doing Once in a Lifetime. And I was acting and she was stage managing.
Mm-hmm. It's all Marcus's fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a great fault.
Mm-hmm.
So that one moment that you first saw each other, during Cuckoo's Nest, neither one of you can remember that.
Nope.
I don't think I worked very much with the cast. I was kind of helping Hallie as opposed to being involved really in the process. And it was back before we had such regulated production meetings and those kind of things. So it was just kind of I would flit in and drop some things off and flit out. And
Gotcha.
I remember the idea of her, but not her.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Once in a Lifetime. And so who remembers the first moment, that first time when you were like, wow, she's interesting or he's interesting? Can either one of you talk about that?
Mine was the preview night. Beforehand, she was just normal stage manager Jen, feeding me pretzels and such, trying to find some prop for the show and feeding me disgusting food. And
It had to be crunchy.
yeah,
It had to be audibly crunchy in the dark for the audience.
She was giving me mustard-covered pretzels and just so many terrible things. And but then on preview night of the show, she was all dressed up, and that's when I was like, what? Where did that come from? And then I've said this for years now, that's when I realized I am strangely attracted to Jen Ankrum. And it was because she was just the stage manager before, and then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, where did that come
I
from?
was a girl.
Now
She's a
Jen
girl now.
Ankrum.
But I think we actually bonded on Angry Housewives. I was in the show, and she was working backstage. Partway into Act 2, I had to become a woman, and she had to dress me. So she had to undress me, and standing there in my boxers and sweaty after singing and dancing in a song, and she had to slide her hands down my sweaty back and put me into a shiny black dress.
Yes,
We
I
bonded.
was a sex change doctor. You
Yeah.
and Marcus and Aaron.
And I'm making her do it again in my next show.
And what is your next show?
Sylvia at Tacoma Little Theater. See
And
it?
and she'll be changing you in that too?
Yep.
And you're
I'm
cross-dressing again?
Yes, I am. That's my new
What
rule.
time
might
is
be
that?
The gray area that you don't want to talk about.
How many times do you do that?
How many times do I dress as a woman?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, so tomorrow. The day, no.
How many shows?
Gee, not as many as most people would think. I think that's like the 4th. But I will be wearing my pants in this show, so
That's a win-win for everybody.
yeah, that happens more often than me dressing as a woman. It's me wearing boxers on stage.
So Jen, when was that first magic moment? Was it when your hands were down his sweaty back, or was it prior to that?
Absolutely, that was it. No, I think it was later. We kind of had a slow friendship that kind of built from Once in a Lifetime. It was kind of that perfect bubble of a show where 10 of our super good close friends we all met right around then, and it's changed, life-changing from there.
Lightning on bottle shows.
Yeah, I mean, we are super good friends and super close to most of the people in that cast. And so we just kind of kept in touch, and we're in and out of each other's lives, and we're just kind of one of the group. And then we did Angry Housewives, and then you guys went on and
And
did,
where he dressed as woman again.
where- dressed as woman. You did You Can't Take It With You, which I did props for. So I was always we were overlapping a lot of shows just by doing technical stuff and acting. And
So how many shows have you guys done together? Including the beautiful sets that you painted that he's designed and everything.
A lot.
A lot now. We haven't counted. Every show that I've designed in the past 2 years, which is like 5 or 6 a season she's painted. So
Do you design with that in mind, or is it just something that you want to do, Jen?
I want to do them most of the time. I think it makes it easier. I think I might pass on the next brick design because I'm a little bit over brick. But it's fun, and he tries to incorporate new textures and stuff, which I like to do and like to just learn how to do. I'm just completely
Just so some of you folks know, I'm going to move the camera real quick. This is an example of the set design and the beautiful artistic work that Jen and Blake have done together. That's just beautiful. That was from Forum, so thank you guys.
just 7 weeks after it was painted.
Yeah.
it's kind of unattractive.
Oh, it's still really cool. Okay, so we're going to finish up real quick. And thanks again, guys, for doing this. I know it's going to be a very special night for you guys, and it's really incredible that you're able to fill in your schedules. I know you're both busy. So, which one is more romantic?
Blake. He has the best romantic potential. He's way more sentimental. We don't have a lot of time for romantic and big.
Is he the one that puts like Post-it notes on the refrigerator and leaves rose petals on the bed, or?
We're not the romantic couple. Like, we don't do a lot of the rose petals in the beds and things like that. But I guess I'm voted the romantic one just because of.
He would keep. If I wrote those Post-it notes, he would have everyone ever
and for the rest of my life.
And he would probably scold me if I threw one of them away.
She last Valentine's Day, because we buy each other so many things, and we're like start trying to make it difficult. So we're like, we have to, anything we buy each other for Valentine's Day, it has to be $1. It doesn't matter how many things we buy, but they have to be $1. And so she got me a monkey that was $1, and I still have that monkey. And
I regretted it after, because now I have like 25 things that are $1 that I now have to keep forever. Mm-hmm. So it backfired horribly.
Yep.
Describe your first date. I mean, the first official, hey, would you go out on a date with me? It's just you and me. Can we do this? Who asked who?
I think it was like a mutual, like, we need to go out on a date because we're always hanging out with friends, and that's how it all started, is hanging out with friends a lot, and then we just kind of
stopped caring if other people came or not.
Yeah.
We were planning group activities, hoping that no one else was available.
Through attrition,
yes.
Yeah.
You had a date.
And I think it was, we went midnight putt golfing and drank and...
Bowling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At the bowling alley on 6th Ave, and we were putt golfing, and then we sat there after putt golfing for hours upon hours upon hours, because it's a 24-hour place, and talked like probably 5 hours and sat there and talked. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for also being our most busiest background conversation, theater, live, everything happening at once. They just finished a read for me outside by the bus terminal. They've got a bunch of youth folks that are heading out for the day, and they've just been wonderful. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being true essence of theater. Come see them at Love Letters. We're so excited to have them be a part of it, and we'll see you there. See you on the date.
August 11th.
Thank you, guys.